day 8 of the pre-season for Real Madrid, and the double training sessions have returned after a few days where they just trained in the afternoon. It's very hot here at the moment in California, but the ever thoughtful Marcelo made sure his teammates Pepe and Fabio Coentrao were cool enough out on the pitch. Take a look at this. High spirits ahead of what was an intense but seemingly enjoyable morning session.
With the temperatures rising in Los Angeles for Real Madrid's morning training session of day 8, it was the role of Pepe to cool his teammates off. The Portuguese centre-back was in high spirits, having missed the previous day's practice with a knee injury. The bad news, though, was that midfielder Sami Khedira had to leave the session early, having injured a toe. It's a setback that will see him probably missing the upcoming clash against Mexican side Chivas of Guadalajara on Wednesday night local time. Sergio Ramos was also missing with a light back injury, as well as Nuri Sahin. The rest of the players were divided into 2 groups for the session for some stamina and agility exercises. The club's goalkeepers were then put through their paces with some shooting practice in what was an eventful morning session at the UCLA campus in Los Angeles.
Well, as you just saw, Adan had his work cut out in that session, but it's all good practice for the shot stopper, as this season he has a new role at Real Madrid. He's the second choice goalkeeper to Iker Casillas. He was joined in the post-training press conference by fellow canterano José Callejon, who's back at Madrid after a successful stint with Espanyol.
No, sé perfectamente la posición que estoy.
I know perfectly the position I'm in. I know that I have the best goalkeeper in the world in front of me. But I'm still really happy to be here. A lot of people would like to be in my position. I'm still really young, but I'm going to keep on working. I've still got a lot to learn from Iker Casillas.
Bueno, está claro que son de los futbolistas.
Of course I'm playing with some of the best footballers in the world, but this isn't a question for me, but for the club and the coach. Only they can say what will happen. We're here in pre-season and working on becoming better every day. Clearly the Real Madrid youth system is one of the best in the world. It's always produced very good footballers. If they have the chance to move up to the first team, then that's great. In my own case, I had to leave to play for another team. And I think that it worked well for me, as it helped me to mature as a footballer and as a person. It went well.
5 o'clock then, and once again the Real Madrid players were training out on the pitches at UCLA in what was the second session of the day. Let's take you through it.
Tuesday's second session of training for the Real Madrid squad was also the last one before the side faces Chivas of Guadalajara in San Diego. The practice, which took place behind closed doors, began with a light warm-up for the squad after the rigours of the morning session, before some short passing exercises between the players. After that, the squad led by Jose Mourinho focused on corner and free kick routines, as the Real Madrid players looked to work on their set-piece strategies in the campaign to come.
Well, we'll say goodbye to you now from the Beverly Hills Hotel. It was in here a little earlier that all our new signings were brought together for a photo session. You can see more of that coming up right now. You can also check out the website www.realmadrid.com for more, and of course Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. But from now, from me and the rest of the team, hasta luego.
Fabio Coentrao, José Callejon, Nuri Sahin and Rafael Varane are the 4 new faces for Real Madrid in the club's pre-season training camp in Los Angeles. So after just over a week of hard work with their new teammates and a victory over LA Galaxy in Madrid's first friendly of the summer, the quartet of newcomers came together for a photo shoot to celebrate their arrival at the club. Nuri Sahin is currently sidelined with a knee injury, but all 3 of the others featured in Saturday's win in LA. The night was especially good for 2 of the footballers, with José Callejon opening the scoring for Madrid in the 4-1 win, and Fabio Coentrao celebrating the victory with a Man of the Match award. With midfielder Sahin set to be back in action in a couple of weeks, it's no wonder that it was smiles all round for the cameras in California.